Hello, welcome to our grounding practice today. So kind of just staying what we might call centered, staying true to ourselves, not riding off on all the energy that's going all around us. Sometimes that can be good and energy is great, but sometimes we can just feel like we're floating out there. So just this helps us get centered and I guess connected to ourselves, connected to the world around us and to the earth, but mostly to ourselves. So we will start we'll start laying down actually. And we'll have our feet on the mat, knees in the air. We've done this before. Arms alongside your body, palms gently pressing into the ground, shoulders gently, and palms just feeling like they're open, touching the ground. Shoulders gently open, touching your ground or your mat. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, slowly bring your hips down. Feel as if you are coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, even if you're not. Continue that with your breath. Rising on inhales. Lowering on exhales. One more here. We're going to lift one more time on an inhale. And this time you're going to gently tuck your shoulders underneath a little bit if that feels okay. If not, don't do it. And then clasp your hands. Just gently bring your hands back down to the floor, your mat. Lift those hips up nice and high. Feel those shoulders gently opening into the mat. And breathe here. And then on an exhale, let go. Gently bring your hips down to the mat. Hug your knees in, rock side to side, make circles. Massage that low back. Really feel that back pressing into the mat. And roll onto your side and gently push yourself up to seated. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and back. We'll move into some torso circles here. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Just feel as if you're drawing a circle with your belly button, moving your body, pausing wherever you're feeling good stretching. When it feels right, reverse directions. And then come back to center. Sit nice and tall, crown of your head reaching, shoulders down and back. Inhale, lift your arms up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, bring your thumbs to your heart. Take one breath here. And then we'll move on to our hands and knees. We'll work through some cat-cow pose here. So inhale, bring your belly down and head up. Exhale, arch your back, let your head hang, press away from your mat. Continue with your breath. Inhale, belly down, head up. Exhaling, arching your back, letting your head hang, press away. Then move into some freestyle here. Move your body, circle your hips, circle your ribs, anything that feels good to you here. Take a couple breaths to finish up. And we'll get ready to move to child's pose. So decide if you want your knees where they are or if you want them wider, and push your hips back to your feet, forehead toward the mat, or the stretch those arms out in front of you. Walk your fingers over to one side, stretching that side body. And then back to center and over to the other side. Back to center. Keep your hands out, stretched out, nice and long in front of you, but still shoulders down away from your ears. And then on an inhale, come on up to your knees. Bring knees back right underneath your hips if they aren't. Curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back for downward dog. Pedal out your heels here, kind of stretch those legs out. And bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Find some stillness, bend your knees, push your hips up and back. On an inhale, bring your knees down to the mat. Exhale, move back to child's pose. We're going to continue with these poses, your own breath, your own time. Whenever you're ready, inhaling to tabletop, exhaling to downward dog. So just continue moving here with your breath, skipping whatever poses aren't serving you today. So if something doesn't feel good, you can skip it, staying as long as you want to in any pose that you choose. We'll meet the next time you're in a downward dog, so take your time, get there. No rush, just moving with your breath. When you're in a downward dog, you're going to walk your hands back to your feet. Bring your heels down, bend your knees here, and just hang. Let your head hang, maybe gently shake it. No. Feel as if everything, all your worries, all your stress is coming off your body onto the mat, leaving it here for the day. And then you're going to bring your hands to your shins and inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise up. Reach up. Bring your palms together. Bring your thumbs to your heart. Feel your feet on the ground here. Feel yourself connected to the earth. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise up. Reach up, palms together, thumbs to your heart. Bend your knees, sink your hips here for chair pose. Can tilt your bottom of your pelvis, bottom of your tailbone forward a little bit to create a little space in your back if you feel like that's needed. Come up to standing. Come on to your tiptoes. Bring your heels down. Come down to chair once more. Inhale here. And on an exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and walk your hands out to plank pose. Can lower your knees down if you'd like, and then lower all the way down to the ground. Elbows tucked in. Inhale, lift front of your body a little bit. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come on to hands and knees. Curl your toes under, move your hips up and back for downward dog. Bring shoulders down away from your ears, bend your knees, push those hips up and back. Engage that core here. Walk your hands back to your feet again. Let the head go, forward fold here. On an inhale, lift halfway with a flat back. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise up. Reach up. Palms together. Thumbs to your heart. Take a breath here. Bring shoulders down away from your ears. Feel your feet pressing into the earth. Bend your knees, sink your hips for chair pose. Come up to standing. Come up onto your tiptoes. Bring your heels down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, grab one wrist and bend to the side. Keeping shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, bring your arms down alongside of you. Find a focal point on the ground. Start to feel nice and strong in your right leg. And then gently bring your left leg up, maybe to your toes. When you're on your toes, or like the ball of your feet here, feel like you are peeling your heel back with your ball of your foot stuck there, and set it down. Feel like you're spreading out your toes and then set those down, even if you're not. Feel really connected in this foot. You just spread out, stretched out onto the ground. Really feel that foot in the ground. And then get nice and light on your opposite side. And then go ahead and bring that right foot up and maybe knee out to the side while your hips are still square. So don't worry about what your knee looks like. Keep your hips square, bring that knee where it can go, and then bring that foot up wherever it feels comfortable on your leg. It doesn't have to be all the way up. You can be kickstanding, whatever feels good to you. Find your gaze down and then reach your hands up however you'd like. Maybe they're out like a letter V, shoulders down away from your ears. Maybe they're clasped together. Maybe they're at heart center. Anything that feels good to you. It's okay to be wobbly here because you're connected to the ground. You have those roots. You may kickstand and come back. But our goal is to be present in this moment, not to be still and perfect in this pose. Go ahead and bring your legs and hands down. Go ahead and shake those legs out a little bit. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Let that head go again. Hands to your shins. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Slowly rise up. Reach up. Palms together, thumbs to your heart. Take a breath here, feeling both feet into the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your arms down alongside of you. This time we will come to the ball of our foot on our right foot. Feel as if we're peeling the heel back and set it down. Feel as if you're stretching out your toes and set them down. And then get nice and light on your left side. Right leg standing nice and strong, but soften that knee. Then find that focal point on the ground. Turn that left knee out. Bring that leg up wherever you'd like. Notice a difference in sides without judgment. It's totally okay. That's why we do our yoga, to bring balance back into our body. And then feel free to freestyle your hands however you'd like, whatever felt good last time. Find your breath here. Be okay with being wobbly. The wind might move us a little, but otherwise our roots are firmly planted and we're still true to ourselves. what we are here. Go ahead and bring hands and leg down. Shake everything out a little bit. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back onto hands and knees. Move through cat-cow again. So inhale, belly down, head up. Exhale, arch your back, let your head hang, press away. One more time. And then when you're ready, move back to a child's pose. So knees where they are or further apart, hips back to your feet, forehead toward ground or mat. Hands just gently touching the mat, palms down. Really feel your breath inside of you. Keep breathing here. Feeling your belly fill with air. And come on to your hands and knees. Cross your feet behind you. Come down to a seated position. Hands in your lap, palms down, shoulders down and back. Take a breath here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring palms together, thumbs down to your heart, touching your heart here, touching your chest with your thumbs. Take a breath. Give yourself permission to trust yourself. Be yourself, check in, trust yourself, trust your intuition. And honor yourself moving forward in the days ahead. Thank you for practicing with me all this time. Enjoy your final week